Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. You're watching cherechiike. So in today's video, we'll be talking about my experience after having the booster shot of the COVID-19 vaccine. So this means I've had the primary shots, which are the first shot and the second shot, and this is the booster shot. But before we go ahead and talk about my experience after this booster shot, let's talk about these 3 points you should know before you go ahead for it. First is, who is eligible for a booster shot? Now, according to the CDC, which is the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, if you had the Pfizer vaccine, which is what I've been sharing over time because that is what I had, everyone 12 years and above can get a booster shot. That is for Pfizer vaccine. Next point is, when can you get a booster shot? Again, for the Pfizer vaccine, you can get your booster shot at least 5 months after having your primary shots, which are your first and your second dose. And the third point will be the side effects. The common side effects you should expect after having your Pfizer vaccine are soreness on the injected area, headache, fatigue, chills, nausea. It's actually almost the same side effects you should expect when you received other shots. So an extra point would be, you are likely to have a different vaccine for your booster shot, as Pfizer vaccine and the Moderna vaccine are actually the 2 most recommended vaccines for your booster shot. So there's nothing to be scared about in case you go to get your vaccine and you're giving the Pfizer vaccine or Moderna, and that wasn't what you had for your first and second shot. Just know that it's okay to go by that. So coming down to my own experience, on that very day, I walked down to the location for this vaccination. This time it was in a clinic. Earlier I had the first and second shots in a designated location, and I believe that was because they are trying to avoid crowd in hospital areas and all that. So yes, but this time around I had the third shot, the booster shot, in a clinic. As I walked up, I tried to get what the surrounding looked like. So many pictures, and some of these pictures actually made me feel sick that day. I just hope you don't feel sick looking at it as well. So walked in and give your name, I was further asked questions like, have I had COVID in the last few months? And the answer was no. Do I have fever? And the regular questions to know how you've been feeling for the past few months before you could be given any other shots. But thankfully, I've been okay after my last shot, second dose of the vaccine. So the answers were no, and my temperature was checked. And something different this time, my blood pressure was checked. First and second dose, my blood pressure wasn't checked. But okay, it was checked this time. Maybe it's one of the perks of going to a clinic for your vaccine or not, or maybe it's a part of this booster shot. I don't know, but that is it. It was checked and it didn't look bad. After that, I had to go meet the doctor. We had a little bit of trouble pronouncing the name. Yeah, I used to ask the normal questions. Afterwards, I was directed to the room where I got my shot.
Outside, we are made for after injection, 15 minutes observation.
Okay. 감사합니다. Actually, I've received the 3 shots on one arm. Very painful this time, I must say, but it was short-lived pain. Just the insertion of the needle and out. That was when I just felt the pain. After that, walked out and I was told to wait for 15 minutes, which has been the usual procedure. And after the 15 minutes, it was time to leave, and we said goodbyes, and I left. So this time around, I didn't want to do the per hourly type of recording and checking per hour or maybe per 24 hours, that. I decided instead to observe myself and then note down any changes that happened. And I took this shot at about 12:30 p.m. and by about 4:30 p.m. when I checked the time, I was already feeling pains from the injected area, and I had to ask, because I didn't go alone. Actually, I had to ask those I went to take the shot with if any of them have started having the feeling the pains, and it happened to be that I was the only one feeling the pains then. So it was a bit weird because I felt that was very, very fast. That was quick. Earlier shots, I don't think I reacted so easily. The pains didn't come almost immediately, no, but this time around I felt it that way. But after that, I slept for some hours, and I had other things to do that day. It's actually the Koreans' New Year celebration. So I accompanied some friends to get some gifts for the New Year celebration, and I tried vlogging through. So that's me there saying hi. And that is the close section. I actually did a little vlog, which I hope to post soon enough. And after that, it was already late, went home, and the next day I felt pretty much okay. I felt pain when I was going home, yeah. Just throughout that day, I just suffered from pain on the injected area. But trust me, by the next day, it was like nothing happened. Like the pain, the supposed headache, nausea, all those side effects, none of them occurred. Second day passed, and third day came by, which is today that I'm talking to you. And I feel pretty much okay. No pains. I can at least try to show you that. Yeah, I feel no pain at all. Usually, even on the third day, and by usually I mean for the first and second dose. So I felt the pain almost throughout those periods. Well, at least when it gets to the third or fourth day, I might need to move my arm for me to feel the pain. But this time around, from the second day, no pain. And you know what? It is also normal, because studies also show that not everybody gets to experience any side effects, and that doesn't also mean that your vaccine is not effective or anything. So honestly, I don't know if it's because I had things already planned out, like I already had things to do, so maybe it took my mind off it totally, or because there was actually nothing to feel or think about. So yeah, that was my experience for the booster shot. If you haven't had any of the shots, then feel free to check the description box where I will link my experiences from the first and second COVID-19 vaccine. Still remember to stay safe out there, whether you're fully vaccinated or you have up to 5 doses of these vaccines. It is not a total guarantee that you wouldn't still be infected, but it is a better place to be than not having any protection at all. So yes, too, when you go out, to maintain the basic COVID-19 rules. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, please do to click on the like button, subscribe to this channel for more interesting videos. And this video ends here. See you on my next video. Bye.